Shavich, what's that noise? Are you done with diagnostics? What the hell? Is that gunfire over there? Shavich, Nikitin, come in! Damn it! Requesting reinforcements! Hold on!
Find him, brothers! What was that?
contacted from, and we intercepted the sender's final message. We can listen to it. There's gotta be a backup storage panel on the antenna near you. I did what you said. Return to Icarus. Get everything ready. It is time. Yes. Word of the monolith. So it was you all along. Oh, Faust.
It wasn't the only one. Someone else on Azimuth finished the ward off before I got there. Foma was with them. He tried to kill me, Strider. I need to get to Icarus, and the sooner the better. Faust had a reason to leave the island just now.
Skiff, if you find him, try to find out what he's up to. He's my brother. In the end, all his sins are also mine.
done.
Stalker, where are you going?
I'm headed to your base, believe it or not.
I can't allow strangers into the base given the circumstances.
Let's find out.
Everyone stay put.
Fucking mutants. Always prowling around, worse than any stalker. That's what happens to folks who wander into Warden territory. You're entering Ward territory, Stalker. You have no business being here, you hear me? Turn around and get lost.
Easy now.
The loss can make anyone nervous. Can't you feel it? This place ain't right, I tell you.
I've got a permit from Colonel Corson.
Are we hiring stalkers now, too? Whatever. As long as you can help. Come on in. The commander's in the main building. We've got an infirmary there now.
You've got a decent shelf life. You can wait.
Ask my senior officer.
I would not recommend doubling the dosage. These medications have a cumulative.
Captain?
Do it.
This is not the wisest course of action.
Expecting any help from you wasn't the wisest course of action. You've been here for 2 weeks and my men are only getting worse.
Sometimes we have to let the patient get a little worse in order to figure out what's wrong with him. I have the situation firmly in hand.
That's what worries me. S.T.A.L.K.E.R promised me the best expert in the field. Where is he? Who's going to tell me what happened to my men?
I am. But it'll take time. Have some patience, Captain. Your doctor has all the medications we need, and my devices are monitoring the situation. You will be the first to know.
Unless I lose my marbles myself first. That's it. I'm done waiting. You're dismissed, Doc. Stalker? How did you get in here?
One of your men is a rat.
One of my men? Bullshit.
I intercepted a message about a plot to sabotage Icarus. It was sent over an old frequency, a monolithian one. Just like the PDA the traitor used to communicate.
If it's old, we can trace it. I bet it's Krivenko. He puts his shitty gadgets all over the place, thinking we'd never put 2 and 2 together. All right, here's the plan. I'll send my soldiers for a walk around the camp, just in case. You get rid of the antennas. They'll jam any direction finder.
Who's Krivenko? Why do you suspect him?
You just saw him. That S.T.A.L.K.E.R rat. That bozo showed up as soon as my men started hearing things, with papers signed by Dahlan himself. And I never even sent a request to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He hasn't done a damn thing in 2 weeks other than set up his locators to monitor the situation. I trust my soldiers, but not those S.T.A.L.K.E.R crooks.
What's the purpose of these antennas?
On paper, to monitor the level of anomalous exposure. As for what they really do, your guess is as good as mine. If not for the papers from Dahlan, I'd toss Krivenko into the nearest anomaly myself. Then he can measure the exposure on his own ass till the cows come home.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to everyone. Thus, the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged. However, in light of the current events, we are allowing schedules that include brief breaks. Please consider when scheduling...
I want to talk to Krivenko first.
Go ahead, and don't forget to talk to our quartermaster afterwards. He could spin a whole platoon's worth of briefs out of the wool Krivenko's gonna pull over your eyes.
Stalker at Icarus. These are desperate times indeed. How are you feeling? Any headaches? Dizziness, perhaps? I wish I had the proper equipment to read your Psi signature. Given the circumstances, it never hurts to have a control sample.
Psi signature? What's that?
How can I explain it in a way even a stalker could understand? Let's say it's like your brain's fingerprint. It's not quite a scientific explanation, but it gets the point across.
So what exactly is going on here anyway?
Psi exposure of unidentified origin and power, and unidentified consequences. Unidentified for now, but I'm working on it.
The captain isn't happy about your antennas. He even asked me to destroy them.
How barbaric. But I can see where the captain is coming from. He wants to look out for his men, even if it costs him his career. I've got to hand it to him. However, his sacrifice will be for North if we don't discover what's going on here, and who is responsible for it.
That's what I need you for. I've been informed about a traitor at Icarus. Can you track him down?
In theory. I need to get up-to-date readings from the scanning antennas before he does anything drastic. Let's collect the evidence before he destroys it.
How would your data help us figure out what's going on?
Don't get me wrong. I could explain everything, of course, but why bother? If you wanted to listen to my lectures, you'd be a scientist, not a stalker. Just bring the data to me, and I'll do what I was sent here to do.
Deal. I'll get your data.
It's a pleasure working with you, Stalker. Here's a recording device. Tell me if you start feeling unwell. Remember, I'm here to help.
Let's set the However, we own...
Tell me about Icarus.
Icarus is a S.T.A.L.K.E.R outpost. It's our defense against threats from the swamps. Our garrison is a modest one, but it's enough to maintain control of the area. However, as soon as I get my men in line, I'm going to ask Korshinov for more boots on the ground. Those Zaton punks are getting cocky. Besides, there are plenty of places around here we need to explore. We've only heard about them from stalkers, and that's just plain wrong. Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. Would you like to hear about a soldier after patrol meowing like a cat? Or maybe about Winnie the Pooh speaking from a wall? That's some fucking great news, isn't it? I hear a dozen stories like that every day, each crazier than the last. Dismissed.
distract me.
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication. All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty sheriff.
Hey, this spot's mine. It's easier to breathe here. Just the air down below is kinda stuffy and dank. Because of the swamps, I guess. Nobody's noticed I'm on my 7th watch in a row up here. Keep a low profile, okay? I'm not telling anyone. And you don't tell anyone about this spot either.
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty sheriff employee. There are no exceptions.
Halt! Put down your weapon.
Well, well, looks like Kravenko's got himself a new assistant. Those slackers from the Institute sure like to ride other people's coattails.
Remember that it's extremely dangerous to explore anomalies on your own.
Turn back. This is a restricted facility. Nobody's allowed in. That's an order.
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty sheriff employee. There are no exceptions.
about to grow some things over here.
I got all 3 reports. Laugh if you want, Stalker, but it seems like you were right. Icarus may indeed be exposed to the influence from outside.
Have you found the traitor?
Not exactly, but I did find an interesting disturbance in the psi field, here in the camp. So much for the much-vaunted ward. I remember Sienkiewicz puffing out his chest when he said his most trusted man, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, had checked everything and that the threat was clearly coming from outside the camp. Follow these coordinates. I'll have security let you in. If the thing beneath Icarus is what I think it is, I want you to leave it alone, but make sure you get a reading from it.
We were told you were coming. You can go in. Just keep your head down. You might see things from time to time.
A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
How did it go?
Not bad. I found a strange device.
Just as I thought. That, my friend, is a Psi beacon. Old monolith technology, with a few recent modifications.
So it was altered? How?
Based on what I can see right off the bat, the power has been reduced, but the frequency range has been significantly expanded. And whoever made the modifications knew exactly what they were doing. I'll have to make some adjustments to my preliminary calculations. Was there anything else, Stalker?
A Psi beacon? What's that?
To put it simply, it's a device that emits Psi waves in a specific spectrum. Regular exposure can even turn a man into a zombie. This particular unit works a bit differently, but the principle is the same.
How did the Psi beacon end up there?
How does anything end up anywhere? Someone put it there. If the signatures I have read with your assistance are to be believed, this one was put there by Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The same S.T.A.L.K.E.R who was supposed to check the underground area on Sienkiewicz's orders. Korshunov's gonna have a long talk with the captain, I'm sure.
Get to the point.
It's pretty simple. Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.'s Psi signature is nearly identical to those we have taken from the former Monolithians. Can you believe it?
From the ward to monolith? How is that possible?
Not monolith itself, of course. The monolith is long gone, but someone clearly has S.T.A.L.K.E.R under their control. If the lieutenant is taken alive, I'll find out who it is. There are ways, you know.
Do you know where the lieutenant is?
I can take a guess. My colleagues at Echo Station are doing similar research, and they picked up an interesting signature recently. I didn't think much of it before. There are lots of people roaming the swamps after all. But now I know who it is. It's a good thing Circa expeditions are always accompanied by security detail. I believe S.T.A.L.K.E.R will be detained soon. Still, you'd better hurry up.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to
Go talk to the Kingpin. Who's that? People Scratchel. Okay, chill out. Who's that? Okay, chill out. Who's that? Okay, chill out. Who's that? Yeah, get out already.
I've seen my share of so you ain't dying if you cough up some coupons for the mit. Quit messing. What?
I've been here for a while now. Way back, Beard used to hang around the Skadovsk, then Sultan kicked. The Sultan went easy on Beard for old time's sake. But the likes of you better not. Don't bother the Sultan with stupid shit. If it's important, Miss Kalina will tell you when to pay him a visit. Great.
Not.
Oh, what's the... Good. Now run along.
Why, hello? Run along, loner.
Want to know how I ended up here? Then the Sultan paid a visit to our top dog. The ship didn't have... Need something fixed? Let me pick at it. I've got... Your gun is your only friend here. Oh. You're gonna...
When I get me some guns, I'll have a gang of my own. Why not? I can make a hell of a distance. Turning into a zombie is the worst. I'd rather die fast.
They're sick of my shit. Why won't you buy a rodent food?
Talk to our boss.
First time here, huh? Don't be shy, loner. We won't bite. Visit the Sultansk once. You'll see there's no better place in all of Zaton. If you're looking for a job, got artifacts to sell, or just need a drink for the road, you've come to the right place. I know all about how this place works, and I can tell you how to make it work in your favor. Rule number 1, no trashing my shit. I'm not gonna like it. Name's Sonia, by the way. Sonia Kalina. You know, wasn't I what?
I'm looking for work. Got any?
We've always got work for a capable guy. Our boss, the Sultan, has something coming up. Go see him. Tell him Kalina sent you. And if you do a good job, we'll pay you well.
They call it a false jump.
Talk to our boss.
It walks like a jump, but there's nothing to take out of it. You called it a joke?
Remember this. I'm the Sultan, and this ship is mine. If you play by my rules, you'll have a good life here. But step out of line, and you can kiss that good life goodbye. Don't bother me with crap, and don't start shit with Kalina or my men, unless you want a bullet in your knee.
What can you tell me about the Sultansk?
Here on the Sultansk, we don't treat behave, and you'll make some good money. But if you're a Shevchenko rat, that's a whole different story. Let me...
Kalina says you need help with something.
You want to work for me, huh? Well, Sofia Alexeyevna's right. I just happen to have a job that's perfect for you.
Why hire Stalker, boss? We got plenty of decent guys starving for it, right here.
If your buddies are starving, Knuckle, tell them they can starve to death for all I care. They need to make themselves useful, and so do you. Go make me some tea while I talk shop with this loner. You like it here on the Sultansk, Stalker? I've been living in the swamps for a long time now. Had my fair share of chumps to shake down and assholes to kill. Life's been good to me so far. Even if you're the kingpin of garbage, the zone can still fuck your shit right up. An emission hit my stash a little while back. The place is crawling with anomalies and mutants now. The zone's a bitch, eh?
Maybe to you.
I guess you're used to it by now. So let me get to the point. There was an important briefcase in that stash, and I want it back.
What's...
Ignorance is bliss, Stalker.
Why don't you send your own men to get the briefcase?
It's not in their wheelhouse. Shaking down chumps, that's their job. Mutant.
All right. I'll bring you your briefcase.
Very well. The job's easy enough, just a couple of mutants and some anomalies. And the pay's more than generous. Here are the coordinates.
You got some business?
What does Sultan need again?
Why don't you ask them? Remember, no...
I'm telling you, don't borrow from her. But if you have trouble in gold shark...
You wanted to get that toy gun out of my face.
Is it scaring you than kicking the bucket? So probably have you run a few errands.
I should have killed that loser. I'd be all kicked down.
Happiness requires sacrifice. I know you understand this. It's all right. We're almost there. I just need to turn it on. I had to do it. He's right. You're a scientist. You have to understand me. The small must not stand in the way of the great.
What are you talking about? Who is he?
Have you ever felt needed? Like you're not alone anymore? I never have. Not until he spoke to me.
Why did you turn against your own men? What did they promise you?
Acceptance. Purpose. Not the false purpose of the ward. A real purpose. Happiness.
Lieutenant, wake up. I've got something that'll help you come to your senses.
I don't want to wake up Stalker. I want to go to him. I want to be happy again. He went silent. And then those rats from S.T.A.L.K.E.R didn't want to reach you in the antenna. I had to do it. Don't you understand? I'm almost done, Stalker. I'm sorry, but I can't leave any witnesses.
You're a tenacious one, soldier. Ruthless, too. There are no better qualities for those who walk his path. You've earned the right to hear me once more. On a ship bound for nowhere is a guide who's trying to stay afloat. He will show you the way to clear sky. Once you get there, you'll never be alone again. Come to me. My colleagues at the station still haven't contacted me.
They're all dead. S.T.A.L.K.E.R wasn't messing around.
How unfortunate. It's a good thing our data transfer is top-notch, so this won't affect our research in any way. Thanks for the information. I'll see you later.
Wind's going right through us.
I'd like to take a drink, but I'm all out of coupons.
Well?
What kind of...
An emission hit my stash. And now the area is swarming with anomaly. If
You're very nice, but I ain't. Well, look what the cat dragged in. We've got guests in our swamp. I'm sorry, I mean their swamp. It belongs to those paragons of clean living, of course. What can I do for you?
Is everything all right? Or are you celebrating something?
Do I need an excuse to have a little radiation treatment? I went to the wrong place, and now I'm giving the radionuclides the old hevo. And I mean that literally. I'd rather drink water from the river than the booze they got around here.
You're welcome to depart for the Shevchenko.
Hey, don't you eavesdrop on me?
Looks like every asshole in the zone knows who you are.
Hey, don't be so rude to the noble proprietors of this fine rust bucket. But you're right. I'm sort of a regular around here. A side effect of living in the zone for about 10 years, I guess. And I've never joined any of the factions. Guess that's why the locals like me. At the very least, they hate me a little less than they hate each other.
Do you know anything about Clear Sky?
It used to be a faction. They were searching for the ways of the zone, but they got lost. They're gone now. Their base is still out there, but there's no way to get inside. And that's for the best. The zone has some secrets that are best left undisturbed.
I'm looking for a guide to Clear Sky. Can you help me?
Wanna hear a story? Don't answer. I'm gonna tell you anyways. I've just had about enough for a little tale. I used to be a guide. It's true. I figured I was leading people around the zone. Turns out, I was lying through my teeth. To myself. I thought I knew it all. I thought I could take anyone, anywhere. What kind of mistakes does a stalker make, huh? You can mess up your detector, you lose your loot. With guides, it's a different story. Especially when the zone wants to put them in their place. You dig?
Not to mention the mutants.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, I knew you'd get it. There were 3 of them. I still remember their names, where they were going, and everything that happened to them. I can't forget it. I wish I could, but I just can't. I had the trust of the zone, and I betrayed it. Ruined it along with the people who had trusted me. And until I become a true guide, someone who knows the zone for real, someone who the zone loves for real, I'm not taking you anywhere. You need Nimble. I hear he's been to Clear Sky a couple of times. He's a good guide, and he's not a bad guy either. Don't ask him about the Snorgas mask he wears on his shoulder, though. Right now, Nimble is taking Trapper on a hunt. The Sultan splurged on the best hunter to shoot the local fauna. I sent you their coordinates. Maybe you can work something out. So, what were we talking about? You're very nice, but I ain't taking you there. Not gonna happen. Let me finish my drink in peace. Look for Nimble. He's the man you need.
They say there are tons of mutants underground.
What were we talking about? Not gonna happen.
I'm so sick of sitting on my ass all day. Why won't the Sultan give me something to do, a real gig?
Your gun is your own.
So my pal's packing some serious heat. Look like bog guns.
Where you going?
Whoa! That's a lot of slug!
We've got guests. Chikan.
Fuck off! We found those stiffs first. That's our stuff.
Not anymore. You gotta share now.
Well, I'll be damned. Slavon, get him!
Stalker, you're gonna scare all my game away. You're making more noise than a pseudo-giant. Get to the observation post on the double, and quit stomping around like that.
Hey, trying to ruin my hunt, are you?
What are you hunting here?
Here in the zone, you never know for sure. I haven't seen anything but the Sultan's boys, and they're scattered all over the swamps. Keep your eyes open. That creature's nearby. I can feel it. My gut never lies.
I hear you used to work with Nimble. I'm looking for him.
Yeah, I did. He wasn't much help, though. I sent him to a snork cave. All he had to do was hit a button, but I haven't heard any explosions yet. The bastard sure was glad to get his pay up front. Now I remember why they called him Nimble.
So what kind of job were you working on with Nimble?
Something for the Sultan. He's a scumbag, of course, but he's a very thorough scumbag. He asked us to mop up the local mutants, so his boys wouldn't be so scared to cross the swamps.
Can you give me the coordinates to the cave? I'll try looking for him.
What's the point? He's already drinking away the Sultan's advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it. Quiet! Did you hear that?
What?
The creature's here! Come on, grab your biggest gun. This is gonna be one hell of a hunt.
What the hell?
Present for you. Hope to see you around. Good hunting. I heard you coming. No. Get a move on.
I don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run.
Shit. Fuck. That was a little too close. I thought it was game over for sure.
Clear. Skybase.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. Two close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking snorks, man. You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
You. The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time.
There's all fouls, man. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, all right?
Yeah? To monolithians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
He ain't that bad. Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, that whole blind thing,
I think it's a crock of shit.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any others?
Oh yeah, lots. You patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
Why did you decide to work with Faust?
Because he paid me in artifacts. Some military-grade weapons, too. Ward shit. I even got a Gauss rifle. Sold it in the blink of an eye, although I should have auctioned it off. I don't know how he got to Clear Sky, or why I had to guide his men there and back. That's none of my business. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
What is Clear Sky, anyway?
It used to be a faction. They broke up a long time ago. I used to help them out here and there, fetching stuff, running errands. They paid and fed me well, so I never asked them what they were after. Now, Faust has taken over what's left of their base. He even somehow got around Kalencha's defenses. His men still need a guide, but he's walking around like he owns the place. Don't look at me like that. I don't get it either.
How do I get to Clear Sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalencha set up some defenses when you left Clear Sky. You can't get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins in the swamps and into Clear Sky. Any other questions?
How do those beacons work?
Professor Kalencha mentioned something about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. If it works, the point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map. And you have to recalibrate the beacons. Otherwise, you'll wander around the ruins until the cows come home. Unless you're Faust. Screw him.
Who is this Kalancha guy?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was a Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south. He's the one who gave me the map and told me all about the beacons. And then he took off without even saying goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Not after everything that went down. I get it. Whatever Faust is doing there, at Clear Sky, it's like robbing a grave. A mass grave.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of the zone to stop S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And I was the only one who made it back. You ever go back home just to find a place deserted and destroyed?
Yes.
Then you know there are some things you just can't fix.
All right. You're free to go.
I wouldn't go anywhere near that place if I were you. But I get the feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy once who was as stubborn as you. He had a big-ass scar across his whole face and crazy eyes, just like yours. How does the zone even find guys like you? I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I hope we never meet again. I told you.
Why do you have a snort gas?
So you can ask me stupid questions. All right. Every guide has a story about failing to take someone to their destination. We're like doctors. If you can't live with your failures, don't even try. It's time to hit the road.